Hey guys, Second Double A here, and welcome to the Stanley Parable. Well, it says Ultra Deluxe, but this is Stanley Parable VR. Let's just get into it and see how it goes.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's loud.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
I think.
He sat at his desk
Hold
in
on.
room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Okay.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push.
So far, it's just a flat image.
This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley,
I guess because I'm not Stanley at this moment.
as though he had been made exactly for this job.
So yeah,
Was happy.
I'm playing this. Why am I
And then one
Spider-Man?
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change.
Stanley in one hand,
Something he would
Spider-Man
never
in the other.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour.
That's
He realized
really
that
weird.
not one single order
Maybe it's
had
not
arrived on the
Spider-Man, but it
monitor
feels
that
like
he
Miles,
could
doesn't it?
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Okay,
This complete
please.
isolation. Something
Am I
was
playing now?
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits
Sorry.
and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
There we go. I'm not trying to hit the microphone, but, you know. It'll probably happen from time to time. Okay. Nothing interactable in here. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Oh, please.
That's why.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, sure.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417, here we go! Oh, this game is making me motion sick real fast. Woo boy.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Yes, sir. Oh. Usually I'm at least standing in VR.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Yes, sir. And then I should see if I can turn down the, where am I going? Let me see if I can turn down the camera sensitivity. That should help. That's much better. If I wish I could change the move speed, but oh well.
Now, back to door number 437.
Hopefully it's not hurting you guys. Sorry I've been gone for so long, by the way. Got really busy.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is much smoother than,
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
It's much smoother to work with my head than stick. No?
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416 is probably this way. Yep.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again. Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh,
I didn't get the achievement. Have I already gotten it?
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
It's trying to push me away because I'm trying to grab something that's not where Stanley can walk.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
What is up with this glove? Alright, let's not do that. Oh. I have no idea how any of this looks in the recording, so I'm sorry if it's like, ugh.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, I get to see the room in VR!
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Why is his finger so long? Oh my goodness.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh, I can't, like, put my hand in the environment. That's weird.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Maybe.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, yeah. There's probably no more dialogue. Like, maybe the game's sending me a message.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nah. Let's go this way.
It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah, that worked. Whoa. Oh, right. It tries to push me off. Oh, but I was trying to find the vent. It is always there. Interesting. Okay, it won't push me off. That's good to know.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I've never looked up
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
in this
but the fact
area.
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
So I have a quest 3 now, as you can see. I moved from quest 2 to quest 3, and it's amazing. My plan, I think, is to play a lot of VR mods in the coming time, whenever I can. I am uncomfortable trying to commit to daily uploads, but I do plan on uploading again, and I want to do a lot of VR mods on top of other things. I am so sorry. Oh, this is weird.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I can't.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
I am so sorry, everybody.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were...
These are just a flat texture.
How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
True.
You're a real person.
I don't know about that.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well,
Nope.
I don't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Yes, sir.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make?
That's significantly
Remember
less
that
brutal
unlike
than it
here,
used to be.
The real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Yeah,
If you
that makes
find
sense.
yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse
Or-
why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best.
I did
part to a
not get that
healthy
opportunity.
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember, that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
He's
and
right.
the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
My battery's low. Hopefully I can make it through this ending.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Of course I chose one of the longer ones.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I used to delete this and get a different ending.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not...
Yeah, I've been using my headset all day, so it's not a surprise that it's almost dead. But we're gonna try to speed through this so that I can actually, like, see the whole ending in VR and show you the whole ending in VR.
And you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite...
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Huh.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to
I am
speak
the
up,
most
but
expensive
now
boss.
He would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I always thought it'd be cool. Night Shark 115. If, in modern technology, they could just make it work. So what do you guys think of the Switch 2?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I think in this new era, I'm going to start doing reactions too. Specifically just those, not
I'm
reactions.
sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Not reactions in general, but just to switch to direct.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, personally, I thought everything in the Direct was really cool. Though the pricing that they didn't announce and we just had to look elsewhere for sucks. I'm really disappointed in that.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
It's okay.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. Well, it's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it.
No, it says okay.
Reliving its impossibility forever. Oh, I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
I'm still here.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
I mean,
there's a world outside of you.
you know, I've played these games before.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
This is weird. The end. It's interesting that Unity has surpassed the Source engine. Sorry, Leroy. Alright. And that's gonna do it for today. Mostly just because my headset's gonna die. But also because, that did not make me feel good. So, for now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And you know how it goes. Do the things and the stuff. And I'm not your dad. Do what you want, you know? At the end of the day, I can only make requests. I still want to get back into Morrowind VR at some point, but I'm kind of annoyed with the Elder Scrolls right now. My hair. Oh, goodness, that headset messed up my hair. Yeah. So, in the meantime, thank you guys again for watching. And I'll see you next time. Whenever that may be. Tomorrow? No promises. But tomorrow. Bye, guys. Go bye, in fact.